Good morning, it's me again, your neighborhood-friendly Pastor Pest. I wanted to do an addendum to what I had put up yesterday about one of Bill Johnson's teachings, where he was talking about that God provides options. And one of the things I wanted to add to that is the whole premise of what he was teaching. And that our God is a God who rewards. And when we have these opportunities, and he gives us the two trees, one that bears fruit that you eat from, and one that doesn't, representing that there's a thing that we choose that is God's will, that his purposes that bears fruit, and others that doesn't bear fruit at all. And he wants us to always choose the tree that bears fruit. And that's his will. That's his purpose. That's the purpose of the kingdom. Is the multiplication, the growth, the bearing fruit. And one of the difficulties that we have with progressing, with maturing, is growing, is understanding that our God is a God who rewards. People have difficulty accepting that. Even though all through Scripture we see that. When people make right choices, there's rewards, there's blessings, God is freed up to bless, to reward. And he told that to Israel. Like, if you obey my commandments, I will pour my blessings in upon you. But if you choose the tree that doesn't bear fruit, then there will be curses. So, just one scripture alone, out of all the scriptures, in Hebrews 11:6. Now, I want you, those of you who are watching this, that I'm your pastor, and you see me as your teacher. I want you to Hebrews 11:6. I want you to write it down somewhere that you see quite often. I want this reminded. Put it on your bathroom mirror so you see it every morning. But it says this, Hebrews 11:6, and you're familiar with it, but we often forget it. It's impossible to please God without faith. It's impossible to please God without faith. Because the one who draws near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards people who try to find him. He is the rewarder. Now, I want you to take that in today and understand that he is pleased with you. When you walk in obedience to him, when you walk in his righteousness, when you follow his commands, he is pleased with you. Jesus said that if we obeyed him, he said if we obey him, Dad will be so pleased with us that he and our King will make their dwelling in us. That's how important it is to walk in this righteousness. That's how important it is to understand this, that we have a God who rewards. He's a God who rewards. Now, I'm not talking salvation by works, and I wish people would get off of that, because salvation is by grace, and that's all there is to it. But you got to understand that faith means something. Faith means taking action. Faith means stepping out in the promises of God. And don't consider that works. This is faith. Christianity, the following of Jesus Christ, the obedience to him, the kingdom is all about work. It's all about obedience. It's all about putting into action what we're taught. That's what it is. But there's nobody here saying that we're talking about you've got to earn your way into heaven. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a mature relationship in Jesus Christ. We're talking about maturing, growing into his fullness. And it's only in obedience that we have intimacy. It's only in obedience that we get to draw close to Christ. It is only in obedience that God's favor for everybody in our domain is let loose. It's only in obedience that those blessings can flow, not for our selfish purpose. We're warned about that, but for everybody that we've been given to minister to, everybody that we are influencing, everybody that we're trying to reveal Christ to. People, he's a great, incredible God. He loves us, And He's called us into this work. He's called us into a partnership. We partner with Him for the salvation of this world, for people to step from, for people to be transferred, because that's what the word says, transferred from the kingdom of darkness into the kingdom of light. That's what we're all about. And we sing and we rejoice and we celebrate and we worship. What a king we serve. What a king we serve. And His blessings are great, and the bounty on our table is fantastic. And He rewards those who choose right, who walk in righteousness. So in this day, recognize that you have many opportunities and choose right. Choose Him. The rewards are fantastic. Bless you in the day.